Hello everyone. Is it okay? I'm Cami, and I'm gonna be reacting to homophobic anti-gay parents. I just want to rage about something because I've been sick the last couple of days, and I feel like doing something. Oh. So yeah, let's get into it.
A story of a young gay youth, a 19-year-old, thrown out of his home by his family after having staged a gay intervention, it was called. Things got tough, things got heated, they even turned violent. Now, we have chosen not to identify this teen nor his family. The teen, recorded the confrontation on his cell phone, and many of you have reacted to this online, so I want you to take a look.
So all of that support that you told me about, oh, I support you. I don't support what you do.
And we don't support your habit.
What you do.
No.
And I have a lot of friends that are gay, but they're friends. Mm-hmm. They're not related to me. That's not
Honey, what?
what you told me that day on the couch. That doesn't seem very motherly to me. If you told me on the phone that you made that choice, you know you wasn't born that way. You know damn good and well you made that choice. You know that this man has done everything he can to raise you, and you told me right on that damn phone that that was a choice you made. He didn't need to blame himself. So don't fill these people full of bull. You're twisting my words. You are a completely different person. Let me tell you something.
All right, we're going to call the young man David. He will join us shortly. Now, please keep in mind that this family is sincere in their religious beliefs, even though some of you may find their views unacceptable. I want to play you a little bit more of, remember the young man, we're calling him David. We're going to play a little more of David's video. Have a look at this.
Since you have chosen that path, we will not support you any longer. You will need to move out and find wherever you can to live and do what you want to, because I will not let people believe that I condone what you do.
Okay. Well, I will be out by Thursday night at midnight. How about that?
All right.
I'll be completely out, and you'll never, ever have to see me again.
David, can you tell us your version of what happened?
Yes, it was expected. There were some suspicious phone calls within the few minutes leading up to it that kind of gave me the impression that that was what was going to happen.
You mean that there was going to be an ambush of some type?
Yeah, I figured something was going to happen.
Have they been so vocal in their condemnation of you before this?
My dad has. There were indirect comments made about the topic in general, but never towards me.
And so you knew they were not happy with having a gay young man in their family. Did you ever think about not coming out to them?
Oh yes. I mean, I lived in fear of coming out to them.
Yeah, but I gotta say, Karama, help me with this, and maybe Wendy, you can too. But I sometimes recommend to young men they don't come out if they know there's going to be David didn't know there's going to be a terrible reaction, but if you know it's going to be a horrible reaction, don't do it. You know it's going to be bad.
I'm so overwhelmed with joy, and I'm very blessed to have all of the comments and the messages and everything that everyone has done, the donations, all of that has been a big surprise. It's been just it's helping me get through the day. I do plan with the GoFundMe. That was a very big surprise to me. I want to give a portion of it back to the cause. I'm going to get actively involved with as many organizations as I can. My main focus with the video was I want to bring awareness to that this is still happening. And if it saves one kid the misery of what I went through, I will be satisfied.
Oh my god. This next video is only a couple seconds long, but I thought I'd show it to you because I've never seen it, so.
This video has gone viral, something he recorded shortly An American soldier's video has gone viral, something he recorded shortly after Don't Ask, Don't Tell ended. It shows Randy Phillips, who was stationed in Germany, in a nerve-wracking moment as he calls his father back home to tell him some personal news.
Dad, I'm gay.
Okay.
Like, always have been. I've known since forever.
Phillips then asks his father a question.
Still love me?
I still love you, son. Yes, I still love you.
Be okay, Dad?
Doesn't change our relationship.
Phillips told his father he's the first family member to know. His video has now gotten more than 1 million hits on YouTube.
See, that's what I like to see. Parents accepting the fact. Oh, whoops. Camera. Parents accepting the fact that their child is gay, and it's adorable and heartwarming to see that happen. When I told my father I was a lesbian, he was a very accepting father I grew up with. He was the only parent I grew up with, so yeah. Next video. This next video is about this transgender boy, and his mother does not support the fact that he's transgender. He's gay and transgender. I should have explained a little bit more. I watched like a couple of seconds of this. I haven't seen the whole thing, so I wanted to show you the guys this video. Let's begin.
My 17-year-old son, Joe, is transitioning from male to female. We've had a rough time with this. It's like bereavement, where you have to grieve for your son and welcome a daughter. My husband does not support Joe's transition. Don't be dressed like that when your dad gets home, because he doesn't want to see it. He feels it's a phase. Joe goes by Ariana, but...
Phase. Isn't that a fun word to use for your children? I hate when parents think their children is a disappointment for the way they act, the way they dress. That's just terrible.
I call him Joe. You know how I feel about Joe? We do not use female pronouns regarding Joe in the house. As a kid, Joe did wear t-shirts over his head to pretend it was long hair. Joseph always wanted to play dress up with the girls. Joe came out to me during his freshman year that he's gay. Joseph came out to my husband and I as transgender about a year ago. At first I was angry. I refused to go out in public with Joe because of the way he looked. I was severe and would tell him, take your off. And you're gonna wear those.
What?
You're making it worse.
You don't like them?
No,
Why?
because they're horseshoes.
I'm not a whore, though.
I didn't say you were a whore, I said they are horseshoes. It feels awkward to be seen in public with Joe as of right now. I can just feel people staring. It's almost like a laser. I worry about Joe ending up in the sex trade. I'm physically exhausted, mentally exhausted. I told him in 6 months and 2 weeks when you turn 18, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. What are you gonna do when you turn 18? When your dad and I say, get out. We're tired of dealing with it. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to let him go.
Okay, you're having a tough time with this, right?
Yes.
Be honest and tell me what's really bothering you, what bugs you about this?
The disrespect, like I said, my husband and I are both retired military, and we have a certain way we want to do things. And we constantly argue and everything with Joe with what he wears, random people coming to the house picking him up, finding out from the neighbors. So of course I'm furious, and I expect him to respect those house rules. That's the way we were raised.
But what is it you're furious about? Are you furious about the fact that there is a change in the wind here, that your son is saying that he doesn't feel like a male and wants to transition here to a female? Is that...
The transgender thing doesn't matter. It's the schooling and...
Now that just, come on.
Now other people that
That's not true. I mean, I've read your interview top, side, and bottom. That's just not true. That's what you think is socially acceptable to say, but that's not really how you feel.
Right.
You don't go out, you don't want to go out in public with him.
No, and when I go out...
You're ashamed of it, you're worried about what's going to happen to him, so why do you say that doesn't... Are you trying to be politically correct?
No, to a point, it doesn't bother me because of the fact that my family's supportive.
Doctors have told you that if you're going to meet him where he is, and I'm using your terms, you're going to meet him where he is, that you need to refer to Joe with female pronouns.
Correct.
And you've said, ain't happening.
Not out in public, I won't do it. And at home, I won't do it. But at his medical appointments, I started to try, and as his mother, try and do she and her. And I have yet to call him Ariana.
You think this is a phase?
I don't necessarily think it's a phase. My husband does. I think it's something that he truly is going to eventually change his sexual orientation.
You said he changes names like you change underwear.
Yeah, that's true. He does.
Like it's Ariana, Victoria, but that's, the name is not important. Do you believe that this is something he's doing for attention? Do you think this is some way to escape involvement with school or whatever? Or do you think this is a legitimate feeling issue going on with him?
I think it's a legitimate feeling. He's confused, and I truly think he'll eventually be a female.
I can understand where she's going at. She's kind of supporting it, but she's ashamed of him, like disappointed. I could see that I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, my mom doesn't know I'm gay. Backstory on that, I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to talk about my mom. This next video is on Story Booth. I always like to find stories on this, and this is one I pulled up on. This is about a child that parents don't like. I can't English. He is in this kid is gay and his parents don't accept him. That's why he doesn't like his parents. I'm going to fix my screen a little bit, and let's begin.
I never really liked my parents. We butted heads on everything, from political to religious beliefs. I consider myself an atheist and very liberal, and I am also unapologetically gay. My parents are rather conservative Muslims and are also extremely homophobic. I never was really public about my disagreements with them because I still wanted a roof over my head, food on the table, and money in my pocket. Because of that, I was able to forge a good but very artificial relationship with my parents. They saw me as practically perfect, a good and trusting kid. Both of my parents had very noticeable flaws, however. My mom liked to hold grudges, was quick to judge, and loved to enforce gender roles. My mom adamantly believed that boys were supposed to do yard work and take out the trash, and that girls only belonged in the kitchen and were predestined to become subservient Muslim housewives. My father was so invested in his work that he neglected to form any bonds with his children. They would constantly belittle my 4 sisters by not allowing them to have friends outside of school, have phones, participate in extracurricular activities, nor drive when they reached the legal age of 16. And then there's me. A couple years ago, I tried coming out to them, not once, but twice. The first time, they begged me to date girls because they took my coming out as a threat. The second time, I proceeded to fire a barrage of insults and false homophobic stereotypes about gay people.
Oh my God, I feel if people have parents like that, I'm so sorry. I think I said this twice in the video. I don't know. But if children have parents like that, I apologize. This is the most, and the way,
From them being mentally ill to calling it a phase or choice. They threatened to completely disown me and assured that I won't succeed.
Okay. Phase is used a lot, and people say it's a choice. Being gay is a choice, people. I didn't know that. Maybe I shouldn't be gay. Just drop my bag and leave. No. Gay is not a choice. Being gay isn't a choice. That's where I stop. And saying you're a failure is the worst thing you could say to your child.
In life, if I didn't
everything.
quote unquote fix myself. A fog of depression consumed me.
Oh,
I could only see myself being forever indebted to my parents. so I had to continue the facade of the straight Muslim boy in the house. I didn't think much of it at the time, but after telling my friends, they convinced me I was in a nearly abusive relationship with my family, and that I had to get far away from them to live my life and discover my full potential. It was at this moment that I took a much harsher stance against my parents, seeing them as my prison wardens instead of my loved ones. So I thought, where was the farthest I could get without them having a harsh impact on me, while I could still be successful and thrive as a young gay? After doing some research, I could finally conclude that California would be the best place for me.
I'm a boy!
LGBT community, lots of racial diversity and acceptance, and other
Yeah, in California, there's a lot of gay people here, and and a lot of people who are so accepting. I love it here. It's amazing. I went to Six Flags yesterday, and I saw so many cute couples, not just male and female, but also females and male couples. They were so cute. I love this place so much.
Complete opposite side of the country. So I applied to a few schools there in hopes I would get accepted. And sure enough, I did get into one of them, UCLA. It truly was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Gotta close the door.
I felt like a livable future was finally plausible. My parents were hesitant at first because of the distance, but happy to have me go because they trusted I could succeed at a highly acclaimed school in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
After moving there, I have never been happier to be part of a diverse community with amazing friends, support, and education. Although I have to come home every now and then to keep up my fake relationship, I am so relieved to be so strongly dissociated from that sinkhole I once called home. My next hope is that my sisters see and believe the truth about my parents and follow my footsteps and escape, so that they could live happy lives too.
Is that it? Yep. And that was the end of the video. That video. Yeah, but I'm gonna end it here. See, when parents don't accept parents say, I'm sorry. I love when parents accept and reassure children, or like, I can't English. But yeah, I love it when parents accept their children. It's great, you know. It's amazing. I'm glad that parents accept their children. But if you have a parent that doesn't accept you, then you shouldn't like listen to them. Like, what I mean is, like, if they tell you to do one thing but you want to do a complete other, just like, that sounds bad, but still. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you motivation. Thank you for watching. Everyone, this is about the next episode of the In Love with a Robot, and it will be coming out shortly. It's taking a bit longer than expected, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm sorry that I've been gone for a couple of days. I've been sick. So yeah, have a great day. Goodbye.